can't believe my mother spent the night in this place. My old man let her.
Nick, Jackie will be released on bail today. And then it's just a matter of getting the charges, which were obviously a mistake, dismissed.
Reg. I thought you were going to do something about that.
It's being taken care of.
Obviously not fast enough.
Look, the Marone family has enough problems with Jacqueline being arrested. I don't want to add more shame by brother fighting brother in a courthouse, okay? I want you to leave the courthouse now. I'll be in touch.
Either this gets settled soon, or I'll handle it my way.
You thought over what I said? This has got to stop. There's a war brewing in the Marone family over a woman that belongs to Ridge.
You're talking about Brooke as though she was a piece of property.
You know what is right.
You're asking me to stand between our son and Brooke? Never.
Not another night in here.
Oh.
Mother, it's Peter McCoy. He's going to be your defense attorney.
Ms. Marone, we're going to get you out of here.
I appreciate you hiring the very best defense attorney in L.A., but, well, this shouldn't be complicated. I mean, I have done nothing wrong. They have made a very bad mistake.
All right, Mother, just take it easy. We'll get it all straightened out.
Prosecutor Gilmore doesn't charge someone unless she thinks she can get a conviction.
But I haven't done anything. Why does nobody seem to believe that?
We do.
It's your job to prove it to the judge, right?
Please rise. The Honorable Judge Morrissey presiding.
Please be seated, everyone. Thank you. All right, though I have agreed to hold this hearing in my chambers, this remains a court of law, and everybody is under obligation to speak the truth at all times. Thank you. Ms. Gilmore, what are the charges against the defendant?
Your Honor, the defendant, Jacqueline Marone, has been charged with 3 felony counts. Count 1, defrauding the federal government of over $3 million in tax revenues. Count 2, failing to report more than $4 million in earned income. Count 3, conspiring to launder over $14 million of United States currency.
None of this is true.
This can't be.
I think your boy's been looking in the wrong garbage cans.
Your Honor, all evidence was collected from Mrs. Marone's personal computer, obtained from her office through a legal warrant.
There's nothing legal about what you're doing.
Judge Morrissey, there has to be some kind of an explanation.
Let's try to remain calm. Your Honor, may I? Because Jacqueline Marone is the mother of my son, I would like to post bail. And I am certain I have sufficient funds to cover any amount.
Maybe I was wrong.
Your Honor, because the prosecution considers Mrs. Marone a flight risk, we respectfully request that bail be denied.
Flight risk?
I'm sorry.
What the hell is this? This is insane!
Joyce, come on, what are you thinking?
She's got
Flight
many
risk?
ways to get out.
Define that. What risk? Come on, my mother's never even had so much as a speeding ticket.
Your Honor, Ms. Marone has no prior convictions, no prior arrest.
Mrs. Marone travels the world on business. There's no telling how many millions in stolen funds she's managed to stash away.
Millions?
Mrs. Marone's stolen assets would help her evade prosecution for years, maybe forever.
Jackie Marone is a respected businesswoman with an international reputation. She does not deserve to be dragged in here and vilified.
Do you not make frequent trips to Buenos Aires?
Well, yes, I mean, I have several boutiques there.
Which just happens to be across the river from Uruguay. A country with which the United States has no extradition treaty.
Oh, come on, this is insane. What are we talking about here?
It's quite obvious that it would be easy.
Your Honor, please.
Go to Uruguay
What is this?
hide out among the farmers? The woman is an international businesswoman. She's got assets all over the world.
What are we talking about?
She must maintain her chin. Silent!
Your Honor, I was married to this woman. I don't think anyone knows her any better than I do. Set your bail as high as you wish, and I'll be responsible for it. But I will not sit back and watch my son's mother spend another night in jail. Your Honor, if you would allow me to speak on behalf of my ex-wife.
You are considered to be under oath.
The notion that this woman has committed tax fraud, laundered money for drug cartels is preposterous. What would she gain? Money? Prestige? She already has that. I made sure that she had a generous divorce settlement, which included the Jackie M. Boutique empire. This woman has been falsely accused. She should be allowed to post bail immediately.
Your Honor, I'd like to question Mr. Marone on a few relevant points.
Proceed.
Mr. Marone, your divorce from Mrs. Marone was amicable?
I have sufficient assets. I would never deprive my son's mother to have a lifestyle anything less than comfortable.
You gave her complete ownership of Jackie M. as part of your divorce settlement.
No, I gave it to her before the divorce and allowed her to keep it.
Are you still a part of its financial structure?
No, not since she has taken over the company.
Then you have no idea how the company's finances are handled.
I know that my ex-wife is not a thief.
You gave Mrs. Marone complete ownership of Jackie M. Is that because she was a loyal wife? No? What was the reason for your divorce?
Your Honor, I don't see that this is relevant to the case.
You were given the opportunity to speak on your ex-wife's behalf, and now you must answer the prosecutor's question.
I divorced Jacqueline because she was having a relationship with another man.
An affair?
Yes.
With Deacon Sharp, someone she employed at her boutiques?
That's correct.
How did they know about Deacon?
Were you aware that Mr. Sharp had a criminal past?
Not initially, but I had some private investigators confirm it. Deacon Sharp's crimes are a matter of public record.
So your wife was having an affair with a criminal?
No, it wasn't like that.
Ms. Marone, so let's get this straight. Your ex-wife was having a relationship behind your back with a criminal.
Your Honor, it's not behind my back. It was in front of me.
In front of you? You condoned the relationship?
For God's sake, no. I was incapacitated at the time. I was in a wheelchair on a ventilator.
So, at a time when you were most vulnerable, the woman you loved was in the arms of another man, a man with a criminal past, the woman who promised to love and honor you.
Yes. Your Honor, I prefer not to answer any more of these questions. It was one of the most difficult times of my life. I have nothing more to say.
I suggest you turn this around. Is what your father said accurate?
Your Honor, Jacqueline Marone gave this man a promise to be his wife, to love and honor him. But at a time when he was most vulnerable, she cheated on him with a man who had a criminal past. Now she's giving us a promise that she'll remain in the country until her trial. She can't be trusted. I ask that bail be denied and that Jacqueline Marone be held in federal custody until the completion of her trial.
All right, I'm ready to make my judgment.
Please, please, Your Honor, I won't go anywhere. I promise you. You can't put me behind bars. I'm begging you.